Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. And today we have so much to talk about. So much has happened from our last video in reference to Jose Mourinho being given the boot, Jose Mourinho being terminated, Jose Mourinho being told goodbye and good night from Manchester United. Now we have a breath of fresh air, a new lease of life, as United have appointed Ole Solskjear, an ex-United player who played in United from 1996 to 2007. If I remember, he was the youth team coach. They won the Manchester Senior Cup back in the day and the youth team trophies. He also managed Paul Pogba. But let's talk about Ole Solskjaar, the man himself. As a striker at United, he was part of the treble-winning team. As you all remember, he scored the winning goal in the Champions League final in 1999 against Bayern Munich in injury time. He's a prolific striker. He scored over 100 goals. He scored actually 122 goals in 332 appearances for Manchester United. He played in a good team. He played in some very good squads. He played alongside Cantona, Dwight York, Andy Cole. He actually played with Nistelrooy. He played with CR7. He's played with Rooney. He's played with some very good players and been in very good teams that have been managed under Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, after the removal and sacking of Jose Mourinho, it was time for change. Time for change, as in we say back in England, all change, all change, all change. This train terminates right here. As Ole Solskjaar has been appointed caretaker manager till the end of the season, with Mike Phelan, who was another defender who played under Alex Ferguson in the late 80s, early 90s as a right back. Mike Phelan, as you know, was Alex Ferguson's number 2 when Alex Ferguson retired in 2013. So he's going to be number 2 for Ole Solskjaar, who has been managing Molden and Norwegian. They won 2 Norwegian titles back to back. His team is attacking. He would rather win 4-2 than win 1-0. He likes exciting, he likes fast moving football, he likes precision, he likes football that is appeasing to the eye. He likes to attack, he likes to show drive, forward play, attacking. He likes appreciating creativity. Considering he's a student of Alex Ferguson, his way of thinking, his drive and determination are in the same direction. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Alex Ferguson. I'm not saying that. If you're not sure, this is Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. We are talking about the Ole Solskjaar appointment, caretaker manager for Man United till the end of the season, after the dismissal of Jose Mourinho 48 hours ago. Ole Solskjaar, I think he'll do a great job. I think he'll give everyone a chance. He has managed Paul Pogba in the youth team, so he knows what Paul Pogba's abilities are. He said he can build a team around Paul Pogba, which Jose Mourinho failed to do. And you see, this isn't about Paul Pogba. This is about what Jose Mourinho failed to do. Like I explained in my last video, why Jose Mourinho sacked, the 3 reasons being the philosophy, the abuse and negativity were his downfall at Manchester United. Ole Solskjaar, since he has managed the youth team, he knows the philosophy of the youth implementation in Manchester United. He knows he cannot abuse the fans or the team because he has been there. He's not going to show negativity because he knows United is about positivity, upwards and forward direction in reference to bringing the fans and the team back together. So I don't think he's going to fall into that category of falling out with players, being my way or the highway. No, I don't think so. I think he's a guy who knows what he wants. He's going to give his instructions. He's going to treat them with better management of team players in terms of self-managing players properly, individually as well as collectively. And he would also encourage youth. He would encourage creativity from the creative players, the Matas, the Lingards, the Freds, the Pogbas, the Marshalls, the Rashfords. He will bring, and the Pereiras. I think he'll give them the opportunity to express themselves and go and do what they do best. I don't think he's going to be pragmatic and play stifled, negative, static football like Moreno did. over 3 years at United. So, going forward, I think Ole Solskjaar was not a bad choice. I think he was a good choice for United at this interim period. So from December till May, he's going to be the man in charge. He's been the one giving the keys to the castle to turn this ship around. Are we going to win the league title? No. Are we going to be in top 4? No, that is not what we are expecting. What we are expecting is good football, positive vibes, players expressing themselves, and just playing some good football and entertaining the crowd and lifting the spirits of all the fans that follow Manchester United. That's all we want for now, and plan towards a better tomorrow. I think he's the right man. I think Mike Phelan would be a good assistant to him, because Mike Phelan has worked with Alex Ferguson, so he would show what he can bring to the table in reference to guiding the players, making sure the players understand their roles, and bringing the team together as unity in reference to egos are dropped at the door. When you put on your Man United badge, you are ready to deliver on the pitch full time. And I think that there's going to be more discipline. When I say discipline that is relevant to a situation, not discipline that is irrelevant to things that are not relevant to Manchester United. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I've always been a big fan of him, because he's a striker who's clinical, two-footed player. He could score left foot, right foot, and he's that kind of player. Even when he came on off the bench, he studies the game visually and mentally and creatively, and where the weakness is of that opponent. He might not have done a great job at Cardiff, but he has grown since then. Just as we all thought Jose Mourinho had grown from his Chelsea days, but a leopard never changes his spots. But going forward with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think we are going to see some positivity in our play. We need to give him time. We're going to see positivity. We're going to see more creativity. We're going to see faster football. We're going to see players playing with confidence, players playing with a smile on their faces, players playing with unity, players playing without any fear of, if I don't pass the ball to this guy, I'm going to get roasted in the dressing room. I'm going to be hung out to dry, like, what most Jose Mourinho do. So he has to build the confidence back of the players, get them back into expressing themselves, playing with calmness, playing with confidence, and playing with the no fear factor, so the opponents can be scared, not the players. If you're watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe if you're a new viewer. It's Soccer As You Like It, the Man United direction. So I'm looking to this is one match I'm actually looking forward to. I think this is going to be one of the biggest away games that have sold out quicker than hotcakes, because everyone wants that ticket to go and watch Cardiff away. But the home game on Wednesday at home to Bournemouth, that will be a sellout, because that will be Ole Gunnar's welcome home, his first home game in front of 76,000 watching internally, and over a billion watching it globally who follow Manchester United. So these are winnable games. Cardiff, Bournemouth, Burnley, Huddersfield, these are winnable games that I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his team can get easy 3 points, but at the same time, no complacency. Just do what they know what they should do, and the rest shall follow. But the key ingredient here is this: he has to repackage most of these players who are psychologically scarred from the abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, creative abuse, and psychological abuse that they suffered under Mourinho, especially the creative players. And as a striker, he might be able to change the fortunes of Lukaku, give him the confidence back and ability and decision making in terms of how to score goals in reference to oncoming goalkeepers. The same thing for Rashford, the confidence in how to use the right decisions to make goals and score goals when you're in the box. So we're all backing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We back the club. We've never stopped supporting Manchester United. Whoever is in charge of United, we will support. But when things are going out of control, it's time for change. The board have done well to appoint an ex-player who knows the traditions, knows the philosophy of youth policies that were implemented and embedded into the structure of Manchester United, formerly known as the Busby Babes, from the 50s. So he knows the situation, he knows the system, he knows what's required. He's going in there because he's played for the club. He's been in the youth system. He's played for the youth system. He's managed the youth players. He knows what to get from them. He knows what to look for in them. And this I'm happy to say most of the youth players now will be thinking, you know what, I have a chance. The Mason Greenwoods, the Chongs, the Gomez's, this is the opportunity to, like, you know what, don't forget me, because they were all forgotten. As Mourinho said in summer, none of you are good enough to play for the first team. Not good enough. So now this will be a new lease of life for the youth team to feel like, you know what, this guy used to manage the youth team. He knows what to look for. He knows how good we can be. He knows how to develop players like us in the youth team. So, we're all looking forward to it. I think Ole Solskjaar is going to be a great signing for United for this period. So it's December till May, which is literally 6 months, give or take. He'll be giving some money in the January transfer window, which will also be good to get some addition, to get some more bodies. I don't know who his targets are. I don't know who he's shortlisted yet, but we shall see. Well, let's see what happens against Cardiff on Saturday. Man United away to Cardiff. My prediction is a 2-1 win away to United. It could be more, but just to test the waters. Let's see his formation. We don't know his lineup, but we'll know the lineup by tomorrow. By Friday, we'll know who he has selected, what tactics selections he's going to play. We're going to see that by tomorrow. What players are there, but from the rumors I'm getting and the Chinese whispers I'm getting from inside the camp, players are happy. There's a lot of morale is high. Sanchez is, people like Sanchez who, decided to just go to Chile and go and recover. Couldn't be bothered. He'll be in a hurry to get fit to come and play under this new manager and get some confidence back, because a lot of players, like I said, were psychologically and mentally scarred by Jose Mourinho. On that note, thank you for watching this video. Soccer as you like it in Man United direction. We shall see you. We might have some previews for the match. We'll see how that goes. If not, I'll see you guys after the match at Cardiff. Thank you very much. See you soon. Thank you very much.